confidence doesn't always follow intelligence. In fact, some of the most capable minds are the ones that question themselves the most. The ability to see multiple perspectives, anticipate mistakes, and analyze every detail can turn certainty into hesitation. Instead of trusting their abilities, smart individuals often become trapped in cycles of doubt. Understanding why this happens reveals how awareness and intelligence can sometimes create the very uncertainty they were meant to overcome. Today we will talk about why smart people doubt themselves. So before we start, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. 1. The paradox of intelligence and self-doubt. Many people assume that intelligence automatically leads to confidence, but in reality, the opposite is often true. Some of the most intelligent individuals frequently experience strong self-doubt about their abilities, decisions, and knowledge. This phenomenon can seem confusing because intelligence is usually associated with competence and success. However, intelligence also allows the brain to see complexity, uncertainty, and possible mistakes that others might overlook. A highly analytical mind constantly evaluates different perspectives, outcomes, and limitations. Instead of assuming certainty, it recognizes how much information might still be missing. This awareness creates caution and humility, but it can also lead to doubt. Intelligent individuals may question whether they truly understand a situation or whether their conclusions are correct. While this self-questioning can improve decision-making and learning, it may also reduce confidence if it becomes excessive. Understanding why intelligent minds often doubt themselves requires exploring how awareness, analytical thinking, and emotional processing interact within the brain. Recognizing this paradox helps explain why people who appear capable and knowledgeable on the outside may still feel uncertain about themselves internally. 2. The awareness of complexity. One of the main reasons intelligent people experience self-doubt is their awareness of complexity. When facing a problem or decision, they tend to see multiple layers of information, possibilities, and consequences. Instead of viewing situations in simple terms, they recognize that most issues contain many variables and uncertainties. This deeper understanding naturally makes it harder to feel completely confident about a single answer. A person who sees only one possible outcome may feel certain, while someone who sees 10 possibilities may feel unsure which one is correct. This awareness of complexity often leads intelligent individuals to question their own conclusions. They may wonder whether they overlooked an important detail or whether another perspective could change the outcome. While this cautious thinking can prevent mistakes and encourage deeper learning, it also increases the likelihood of doubt. The more possibilities the brain considers, the harder it becomes to feel absolutely certain about any one of them. 3. The role of the prefrontal cortex. The prefrontal cortex is the area of the brain responsible for planning, analysis, and self-reflection. In individuals with strong analytical abilities, this region tends to be highly active. The prefrontal cortex constantly evaluates decisions, predicts future consequences, and monitors performance. While this process improves problem-solving, it also increases self-awareness. Intelligent individuals may frequently analyze their own behavior, decisions, and knowledge. This self-monitoring can create an internal dialogue that questions whether their actions are correct or effective. When the brain repeatedly evaluates its own performance, it may become more critical of mistakes or uncertainties. This critical self-reflection can lead to self-doubt, even when the individual is performing well. Essentially, the brain becomes both the problem solver and the critic, constantly examining whether its own thinking is reliable. 4. The imposter phenomenon. Many intelligent individuals experience what psychologists call the imposter phenomenon. This occurs when someone believes their achievements are the result of luck, timing, or external factors rather than their own abilities. Even when there is clear evidence of competence, the person may feel like they are secretly less capable than others believe. This feeling often appears in highly capable individuals because they are more aware of what they do not know. Instead of focusing on their knowledge, they focus on gaps in their understanding. As a result, they may feel undeserving of recognition or success. The imposter phenomenon does not reflect a lack of ability. Rather, it reflects a mismatch between external achievements and internal perception. Intelligent people may set extremely high standards for themselves, making it difficult to feel satisfied with their accomplishments. 5. High standards and perfectionism. Another reason intelligent people doubt themselves is the presence of high personal standards. Individuals who think deeply often set ambitious goals and expect strong performance from themselves. While high standards can motivate improvement, they can also create constant pressure to perform perfectly. When perfection becomes the expectation, even small mistakes can feel like significant failures. Intelligent individuals may focus more on what went wrong rather than what went right. This pattern of attention strengthens self-criticism and weakens confidence. Over time, the brain begins to expect imperfection and becomes cautious about claiming success. The result is a mindset where achievements feel temporary while mistakes feel permanent. 6. Sensitivity to uncertainty. Intelligent minds tend to be highly sensitive to uncertainty. Because they recognize the limits of knowledge, they understand that many situations involve unpredictable outcomes. This awareness can make decisions feel riskier. When the brain imagines multiple possible consequences, it may hesitate before choosing a path. This hesitation can appear as self-doubt. Instead of feeling confident in a single answer, the mind continues evaluating alternatives. While this cautious thinking can lead to thoughtful decisions, it can also slow progress and create internal tension. The brain simply wants to avoid mistakes, but in doing so, it sometimes prevents itself from feeling confident enough to act. 7. Social comparison and expectations. Intelligent individuals often find themselves in environments with other capable people. In academic, professional, or creative settings, they may compare their abilities with peers who are also highly skilled. This comparison can create the impression that everyone else is more confident or knowledgeable. Because intelligent individuals are aware of their own uncertainties, they may assume others are more certain than they actually are. This perception can increase feelings of inadequacy. In reality, many people experience similar doubts, but simply express them less openly. Social comparison can therefore distort self-perception and reinforce unnecessary self-doubt. 8. The brain's bias toward errors. The human brain naturally pays more attention to mistakes than successes. This is known as negativity bias. From an evolutionary perspective, paying attention to errors helped humans learn quickly and avoid danger. However, this bias can also influence self-perception. Intelligent individuals often analyze their performance in detail, which means they may notice every small mistake. Instead of focusing on achievements, the brain highlights imperfections. 9. How self-doubt can be beneficial. Although self-doubt can feel uncomfortable, it is not always negative. In fact, a moderate level of self-doubt can lead to better decisions and continuous learning. People who question their assumptions are more likely to seek new information and consider different perspectives. This openness to learning can improve creativity, collaboration, and problem-solving. The key difference between helpful and harmful self-doubt lies in balance. If you liked this video and would like to see more like it, please give it the thumbs up, leave a comment, and click the button to subscribe.